Hello, my name is Dr Louis Howe and welcome to this short introduction to our new Masters in Strength and Conditioning, where I'll be giving you a brief overview for what this exciting new course has to offer. So this postgraduate program is going to be offered as a 1-year full-time or 2-year part-time Masters starting this coming October in 2023. Now, some of the very unique features for this Masters is firstly, students will be taught using a blended learning approach where face-to-face practical classes will be supplemented with online lectures and seminars, allowing students to build flexibility into their own weekly timetable for postgraduate studies and the opportunity to complete this Masters from anywhere in the world. Additionally, through the Masterclass series with a range of visiting lecturers, this program will provide students with the chance to learn from expert strength and conditioning coaches working in the field at all levels of sport, rehabilitation and health. And most importantly, this course will provide students with both the practical skill set and the theoretical knowledge that is required to become a strength and conditioning coach in elite sport. So what is strength and conditioning? Well, strength and conditioning in its most basic form is the practical application of sports science to improve an individual's movement performance. Consequently, the role of the strength and conditioning coach is to help physically prepare an athlete for their sport, so to improve performance whilst reducing the injury risk associated with the sport. To be able to do this, strength and conditioning coaches need an exceptional level of knowledge for topics such as human physiology, biomechanics, skill acquisition and exercise prescription, whilst also possessing the practical skill set to coach an athlete to perform complex movement tasks. And through this Masters, students will develop this understanding and these skills through a blended learning approach that is complemented with your professional development on the programme. Across this programme, students will learn how to design and deliver exercise programmes that will improve sports performance. To achieve this, students will also learn how to analyse the movement demands of the sport whilst understanding the physiological adaptations that are associated with different forms of training. And to be able to individualise the training process for an athlete, you'll also learn how to monitor athlete progress, so to allow you to tweak the training programmes you prescribe and ensure for optimal loading. Crucially, this program will develop you as a coach who can operate at all levels, whether that be in a sporting context or in a health-centered environment. And finally, you'll also be taught about the important role research can have in informing your practice as a strength and conditioning coach. Now, as I've already alluded to, this program will expose you to a range of different topics in which you will develop a level of expertise across 3 terms, with the course running a full academic year for a full-time student. What I'd like to highlight here is that each one of these modules, with the exception of the research project, is bespoke and designed exclusively for this Masters and developed in the context of the strength and conditioning coach's practice. So one of the unique features of this program is that we'll be using blended learning to achieve the learning outcomes for each module. This provides students with the advantage of being able to work or gain experience through internal or external placements while studying at the postgraduate level. In order to achieve this, practical classes will form the 2 intensive on-site periods where students will learn the real-world skills needed to excel as a strength and conditioning coach. These on-site periods will sandwich the bulk of the pre-recorded lectures that will be released weekly for you to study in your own time around your work or placement, giving you the control and flexibility to tailor your own weekly timetable to suit you. These pre-recorded lectures will then be supplemented with live online seminars and problem-based learning tasks where you will regularly interact with teaching staff to support your learning. And finally, through the professional development and strength and conditioning module, you will be required to evidence 60 hours of professional development that will ensure students are given the opportunity to apply what they learn. These 60 hours may include things like placement hours, which the program will support you in sourcing, peer review of your coaching practice, interactions with other professionals, and guided tasks. Now, in terms of course structure, over the academic year, the course will start with a 4-day on-site period, where you will learn a wide range of practical techniques and skills that are essential to the S&C coach. This will be followed by 2 10-week terms of pre-recorded online lectures and live seminars, while you accumulate your professional development hours. Then the second intensive on-site period lasting 7 days will take place at the end of term 2, where a large volume of practical classes and assessments will be held. Finally, your dissertation, which will run the full academic year through term 1, 2 and 3, with the thesis being submitted in August, September time. So I hope this has provided you with a comprehensive overview of the programme and an insight into how this course will develop you into an employable strength and conditioning practitioner. For further information, please check the Essex website using the link on this slide, or email either Dr. Jamie Talent or I using the addresses shown here.